Have you ever stopped to think about what your dog is really trying to tell you with those weird, but totally adorable behaviors? In today's video, we're going to decode 5 mysterious signals that dogs give us every single day, and that you might have never even noticed. Some of them will melt your heart, others might truly surprise you, and a few could completely change the way you communicate with your furry best friend. Get ready to dive into the secret world of dogs and uncover what's really behind every look, every gesture, and every quirky habit. If you want to understand your four-legged companion better and strengthen that amazing bond between you, stick with us until the end, because these tips might just transform your relationship. Why do dogs yawn? Dogs yawn for a bunch of different reasons. One of the most common is tiredness. Just like humans, dogs yawn when they're sleepy or in need of rest. This kind of yawn usually comes with half-closed eyes and slower movements. But yawning can also be a sign of boredom. When a dog is feeling unstimulated, it might yawn as a way to wake itself up and stay alert. Beyond being tired or bored, yawning can also be a sign of anxiety or stress. Studies show that dogs often yawn in situations they find uncomfortable or stressful, like during a vet visit or when they're in an unfamiliar environment. This type of yawn is the body's natural way of releasing tension and calming down. And here's something cool. Yawning can have a calming effect not just on the dog doing it, but also on other dogs nearby. Just like with humans, yawning is contagious among dogs. Another fascinating reason dogs yawn is for social communication. Dogs are super social animals, and yawning can be a way for them to interact with their humans or with other dogs. If your dog yawns right after you do, it could be a sign of empathy and connection. It shows that dogs are capable of picking up on and responding to human emotions, which helps strengthen the bond between you. And finally, yawning may also serve an important physiological function. Research suggests that yawning helps increase alertness. When a dog yawns, it boosts airflow to the brain, which can help them stay focused and sharp, especially useful during training sessions or in new environments. Why do dogs put their paw on you? When dogs put their paw on you, that gesture can mean a lot of different things depending on the context and the dog's personality. One of the most common reasons is that they're looking for attention. Dogs are social animals and love being close to their humans. Placing a paw on you can be their way of saying, "Hey, pay attention to me." Whether they want to play, go for a walk, or just get some cuddles. It's a form of communication that shows they want to interact and connect with you. But it's not just about attention. Sometimes, putting a paw on you is a sign of affection. During moments of bonding, like when you're petting your dog, they might lift their paw as a way of returning the love. This gesture is often accompanied by the release of oxytocin, the love hormone, which creates feelings of happiness in both the dog and the owner. Another reason could be that your dog is trying to communicate a need. Dogs are great at letting us know what they want, and placing a paw on you might be their way of saying they're hungry, thirsty, or need to go outside. Paying attention to when and how this happens can help you figure out what they're trying to tell you. For example, if it happens around mealtime, they're probably asking for food. In some cases, putting a paw on you can be a sign of insecurity or anxiety. When dogs are in unfamiliar or stressful situations, they may seek comfort through physical contact. Responding to this behavior with calmness and affection can help ease their anxiety and make them feel safe. Why do dogs shake themselves even when they're dry? Dogs shake themselves even when they're completely dry for a variety of reasons, and this behavior is more complex than it might seem at first glance. One of the most common reasons is that they're trying to get rid of dirt or dust. When dogs feel like their fur is dirty or something's bothering them, they might shake to remove unwanted particles. This instinctive movement helps them stay clean and comfortable. Dogs also shake to relieve stress. Nervousness, fear, or anxiety can lead a dog to shake as a way of releasing built-up tension. It's a natural response that helps lower stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. You might notice your dog shaking after a stressful event, like a vet visit or entering a new environment. In some cases, shaking can be a sign of a parasite infestation. fleas and ticks can cause itching and discomfort, prompting dogs to shake in an attempt to get rid of them. If your dog is shaking excessively, it's a good idea to check for signs of parasites and consult a vet for proper treatment. Why do dogs destroy things when you're not home? When dogs destroy things while you're away, it's often a clear sign of separation anxiety. This behavior is common in dogs that are deeply attached to their owners and get stressed when left alone. Chewing up furniture, tearing pillows, or even trying to escape the house are ways they try to cope with that discomfort. It's important to understand that this isn't about revenge or disobedience. It's a stress response. Dogs that have been rescued or have gone through traumatic experiences are especially prone to this kind of anxiety. To help a dog with separation anxiety, it's essential to create a safe and comforting environment. Leaving interactive toys and treats can help keep them busy and distracted. You can also train your dog to be alone gradually. Start with short periods of absence and slowly increase the time. This helps them get used to being alone without feeling overwhelmed. In more serious cases, it might be necessary to consult a vet or a professional dog behaviorist. They can recommend specific training techniques or even medication to help reduce your dog's anxiety. With patience and consistency, it's absolutely possible to improve your dog's quality of life and reduce destructive behaviors. Why do dogs tilt their heads at you? When dogs tilt their heads at you, that adorable gesture can have several explanations. One of the most common reasons is that they're trying to hear better. Tilting their head helps them adjust the position of their ears to better capture sounds. This is especially helpful when they're trying to understand what you're saying or figure out where a sound is coming from. But it's not just about hearing. Head tilting can also be a sign of curiosity and attention. When a dog tilts its head, it's showing interest in what you're saying or doing. This behavior is often accompanied by focused eyes and an alert posture, indicating that your dog is fully engaged with you. Another explanation is that they're trying to read your facial expressions and gestures. Dogs are incredibly good at interpreting human body language, and tilting their head can help them get a better view of your face and emotions. It's a form of social communication that helps strengthen the bond between you and your dog. So, tell us, did you start seeing your dog in a whole new light after learning what these behaviors really mean? Now that you understand these curious signals better, we're sure the bond between you and your furry friend will grow even stronger. After all, every gesture hides a message, and now you've got the key to decode them. Does your dog do any of these things? Or maybe they have some even weirder habits. Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your stories and get to know your pups. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your fellow dog lovers, and of course, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on more amazing pet content. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end, and we'll see you in the next video with more fascinating discoveries about our loyal companions.